The hour is near when the blessing is taken out of time, and it goes faster and faster when earthquakes increase and natural disasters, when the weather becomes extreme, when Arabia turns green, when barefooted Bedouins compete in building buildings to the sky like Saudi, Abu Dhabi, Bahrain, and Dubai, when literacy increases but knowledge is lost, when the believers will be many but weaker than froth, when false prophets appear. Know that the hour is near, though sometimes I get the feeling that it's already here. The last prophet sent to mankind told us about the signs that will happen on earth before the ending of time, when music is widespread and people wear it on their heads, when children are filled with rage, when the wife is respected and the mother is disobeyed, when the pious will disappear and trust will decrease, when people are intimate in public streets, when women will be dressed but appear to be naked, when the institution of marriage is no longer sacred, when the liar is believed and the people are deceived and the worst of the worst are chosen to lead, when the number of police begin to increase, when trials begin to appear in the east, when all the nations will gather against the believers. See, the hour has a face, and these are its features. When the one who is killed doesn't know the reason they had to die, and even the killer himself doesn't even know why, when nothing of Islam remains except for the names, and people abandon the religion for a worldly gain, when there is war between Muslims and Jews, when the speakers will be many and the scholars will be few, when the followers of Muhammad will be setting up rivals, praying to graves and worshiping idols, when people gather for congregation and no one prays with concentration, when the mosque will be lovely but the hearts will be ugly and lives will be ruined in the conquest for money, when interest will increase and there is so much credit and debt that no one would be able to avoid its effects. The signs are so clear that the hour is near, but sometimes I get the feeling that it's already here. When no one is able to make the Hajj, to visit the ancient mosque, when the believer wakes up and his faith has been lost, when the Antichrist appears, that one-eyed beast, when Gog and Magog come out from the east, when Jesus descends from the skies dripping of pearls, then you know we have approached the end of this world. When the sun rises from the west and the pen has been lifted, there will be no repentance if you haven't submitted. These are not just events that the prophet predicted, because prophecies are promises that are already scripted. The last prophet sent to mankind told us about the signs that will happen on earth before the ending of time. The first will be his death, when he breathes his last breath, and it's been over 1400 years since he was laid to rest. But before he left, he told us about the end, what was written by the pen. He told us about Iraq, where the trials will begin, and we are living in the last days, holding on to hot coals, doing our best not to lose our souls. The minor signs have appeared and the hour is near, but sometimes I get the feeling that it's already